Hi guys, what's up? This is GundamLegacyExtreme, and I'm here today to do a review on the real grade RX-178 Titans colored version. This kit came out in 2012. If I remember correctly, this was March, and retailed for 2,500 yen. I got it for, I think it was 22 something off of Mandrake. I mean, not Mandrake, Ami. Giving it a quick box tour. Okay, we're done. Bringing my little table box back and bringing the figure in itself, or the kit, I should say. I really, really like this. Now, this is probably the definitive real grade to get right now. It's the best one out there build-wise. Out of the ones I've built, I still haven't gotten a Justice. I will, don't worry, just haven't. So until I get a Justice, this is the best one to get right now. And seeing as the Justice uses the strike mold, I'll say it's really good, but there can be some better stuff. The only problem I had, which makes me glad I didn't do what I was gonna do and get both the Titans and the A.E.U. color. The hoses, while they're great, they were a pain in my ass to work with. Then again, I was watching Code Geass while building this thing, and rule number 1: you never watch an awesome mecha anime while building an awesome mecha. But yeah, overall, this is a great. Real great. Bringing in for some of the details, you can probably actually notice it does use a two-toned effect of blue. I couldn't tell in the concept shots, but you can actually see, like, on the head you got the darker blue and then a lighter blue. On the shoulders, dark blue to light blue. Wrist, that's where you can really notice it. You also get some black. On the legs, you can also really notice it. Oh, great, I forgot to close that up. I never noticed I lost a thruster. Great. I have no clue where that thruster bell is. Okay, but anyway, moving along from that angering revelation, before I forget about it, you do get an opening cockpit. No, you don't get a pilot in there. You don't get a Jared Mesa or an Emma or a Camille to sit in there. It's just an opened, empty cockpit, which means technically speaking, this shouldn't be pilotable. And even though I'm not gonna take it apart to show it, as you saw on the side of the box, you do get this. You do have the sphere in the chest, though you can. If I'm correct, I believe you don't actually have to use the sphere. There was a replaceable part. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember, and I'm not sifting through the parts list. But yeah. Anyway, now done with the details, into the articulation, which again is really, really nice. Head can look up about that far, down. Oops. Don't get to you yet. Down about that far. Forwards and back. Full 360 rotation. Oh yeah, and you do get green parts. Those are clear green. The forehead, camera's clear green. Actually, the eyes, if I remember correctly, are clear green. No, they're not. Anyway, arms will rotate 360. Go forwards about that far. Back. Bicep swivel. Yeah, it's trademark real great issue of parts falling apart. I'll be back. Like I was saying, bicep swivel. Yeah, this is why I don't really like reviewing real grades on camera, because they fall apart really easily. Anyway, elbow full bend, and you didn't really probably notice it. Armor shifting. I love that. Again. Wrist can go forwards and backwards a bit on an actual joint. Then you get the you get the forward and backward actual wrist joint, full rotation and wiggle because it's all on a ball joint. Waist fully moving side to side. Not much because of the skirts. Speaking of which, all skirts are movable. They are on their own joint, well, except for the back skirt, which moves together. Legs can go forwards and back, out, rotate at the bicep. Rotate at the thigh. Why did I say bicep? Bicep is for arms. And once again, knee bend and armor shift. You probably didn't notice that. Once again, armor shifting. I love armor shifting on kits. It allows us to show more detail, and it's a really cool feature. But yeah, full rotation at the thigh, like I showed anyway, and ankles, kind of restricting. They don't go forwards all that much. Nor oh wait, hang on, no, it was just very tight. Forwards and backwards, and there's actual piston work. There's actual piston work, which is awesome. These pistons actually are already together, if my memory serves me correction, in box. You don't actually build them, unfortunately. The toe can bend really far down, and the toe can bend up. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and there is a little motion in the front toe, not a lot, but that's about it. And that's awesome. That's really all you need. But there's still more with this. You get a lot of stuff with it. First of all, you can actually change parts out. You get closed vents for the chest and closed vents for the thighs. You get completely different modular shoulder parts. I don't know what these are for. I think what I have on is the space type shoulders. I'm gonna guess that because the bigger thrusters. And then you get smaller pieces right here with completely different tops for the shoulders. Again, I'm just guessing that those are for like the space type. I could be wrong. Then you get its little head antenna thing. I really have no idea what that's for. Oh yeah, I did forget to show. The stabilizer slash beam saber mount housings do move, as you probably saw earlier when I accidentally moved it. Anyway, you get this onto the head very easily, though it's fighting me now because I'm on camera and I'm too close to the camera for you to even see. Come on. There we go. Now it's on. And I really still don't get the purpose of the earmuffs, but whatever. They add to it. They add color. They look nice. They always just look off. And they mess with the head articulation a bit. Then you get the compact shield. Very easy to move. You just pull it up a bit and completely pull it out. Yeah, you can easily separate this thing. Crap. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, you get the compact shield, which can extend. In here are 2 extra ammo packs for the beam rifle and little missile launchers. Fits on the back of the arm like so, though I always tend to compact it. Next up, you get the Hyper Bazooka. This is where I have one little problem. It's supposed to actually clip in here very snugly from what I've seen or read in the book or saw in the book. I can't get it to fit snugly. It goes in, but it's just so loose and it falls out really easily. If I'm doing something wrong, someone tell me. But it just doesn't work. I mean, when I close this, it works, but it's still very easy to knock out. But yeah, I wish they could have done something better with this. The RX-178 clipped better than this, and that's saying a lot since I still hold strong animosity against the real grade RX-178. I still don't know why people like that thing so much. Anyway, you get an extra ammo pack for it, which clips onto the side skirt if the side skirt doesn't go up when you're trying to plug it in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Fiddle with those. Get them standing up straight again. And last but not least, well, not last but not least, you get the beam rifle. I already have the trigger finger hand put in. Just take that off. Plug the trigger finger hand on. And away you go. Now, as you can see, it's got 2 pegs on the sides because you can hip mount it, though the bazooka with the hand in there. So I'll rotate it this way. You can hip mount it like so. You can hip mount it like so. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do with going this way and the handle, but trust me, you can clip it onto the side. Now, before I get into that, you also get some replacement hands. As you saw, you get the trigger finger hand. You get the actual typical real grade hand, which I despise with a passion. Again, if you heard my rant on the real grade RX-178, you see those little ball joints? They don't work all that well. They tend to fall out really easily, and on the RX-178s, they bore away to the point that the fingers would just fall out and they would never stay on. I don't trust those, but I have to use those if I want to have it hold a beam saber, because it doesn't have holding things hands. And then, of course, you have a splayed open secular finger hand, or however you put it. Each finger actually is going down rather than just being all together wide out and splayed open. You only get it for the left hand, which is fine. Not again. Excuse me for 1 second. Anyway, like I was saying, once you get it in, you're all good. And you also, I forgot to mention, you get a fourth ammo pack. I don't know why. But the nice thing is, with the way the hand is set up, he can hold like ammo packs and stuff, and you can actually like do scenes where you can, if you're trying to make scenes, you can actually make it look like he's reloading, which is cool. But the nice thing is, you can have him pretty much have all of his accessories on him, minus the extra ammo pack for some odd reason. And I like when kits can do that, because less need for storage bags. Though, you do still need a storage bag, because he gets 2 clear beam wings. I don't know why real grades have to use master grade beams. I hate that. But, just in case you want to see, I'm not going to plug those off. Here's the clear pink beam from my, I believe it is my, I believe this goes to my, no, not my titanium finish, my special edition, RX-178. No, those were blue. I don't know what these go to, but real quick if you want to see. They're loose, but yeah. And then you get a peg in the hand, you fit it into this hand right here. The gun also has a peg in the hand, in case you want to use these hands. God forbid you ever want to use these hands, but whatever. Your choice. I choose other hands. God damn it. Come on. I choose to use the alternate hands that are given to you, because again, I just despise these hands with a passion. But yeah, there it is, in a hand. Now, I'm going to put this hand back in the box, and it's never leaving that box again. But all in all, I highly, highly recommend this. If you don't like the Titans colors, or you don't like the Titans, like I despise the Titans, but I love the Titans colors, pick up the A.E.U.G colors. Personally, I went with this because I don't have a lot of dark colored kits, and I don't have a lot of evil Gundams in my collection. Actually, I don't, besides the Epion, I don't think I have any evil Gundam. No, besides the Epion and the Reborn's Gundam, I don't have any evil Gundams in my collection. So it's nice to have one, even though it was never evil in the series outside of like the first few moments of the first episode. So all in all, get this kit if you want it. It's a great kit. And that's about it, and I will see you all in my next review.